taking a week off this week.
Yeah, I actually talked to him. Talked to him yesterday and the day before, the day of my game too. And I talked to him the day before. I mean, I talk to Denzel about every day. It's my guy.
What about, as you think of this game and playing against him, what that's going to be like?
It's gonna be a fun game. It's been a while since I played against him in real live action, besides one-on-one games and stuff like that. So I mean, it should be fun.
Was that AAU ball or something? When were you played against him?
I don't remember the last time I played against him in live action. Probably when I was in 6th grade, and we played on separate AAU teams. But we ended up hooking on the same AAU team, later on that year. So, I mean, it was so long ago.
You said Coach Valentine's wife will be here at the game, right? So you get to see her?
Yeah, I just talked to her like a couple hours ago, and she was just saying how proud she was of me and of him. She said it's really emotional seeing us play together. I mean, against each other, and after so many years playing together. So she said she was very proud of us and wished the best of us luck.
So is that in pregame? Are you going to kind of look over, hey, what's going on?
I mean, yeah. I'm expecting to say hi to him and say hi to her. She's coming down with one of my football coaches and his wife. And, I mean, it's all love, it's part of family, that's, I've been around them for years, I stayed the night at their house, we got a really tight bond, that's like family to me.
Hearing from a lot of people just from Lansing in general about this game?
Yeah, I mean, I hear about it all the time, when you guys are playing Michigan State, one of you guys, one of you guys coming down to the Breslin. I'm like, we're not coming down this year, but it should be a fun game, it's always fun, when you get to see somebody that you were really close with and get to play against them.
Now, your parents were Spartan fans?
Yeah, my whole family is Spartan fans. We never was Michigan fans, and who knew that I was going to end up in Iowa, so I mean, now they're big-time Iowa fans, and, they're going to be rooting for me and also rooting for him, too.
So I take it you were a Spartan fan then growing up as well?
I actually was. I grew up, going to games with Denzel, and his father and stuff like that. But, now I'm going against him, I mean, there's still love there and passion in that game. So, but, I'm still trying to go for it.
Is it motivation that they didn't offer you?
Not really motivation, I knew at that time, they had Keith Appling, they had Travis Trice, and, they had a bunch of guys there. So, even if they did offer me, I would have took that in consideration as, look at my playing time, how am I going to be able to fit in there with those two guys? So, it's not really motivation. Tom Izzo's a good coach, and, I'm not surprised that he didn't.
Looking at the game itself, are you going to be guarding Gary most of the time, or are you going to be guarding Keith or Denzel, or kind of moving around?
It all depends on how the action goes. Keith Appling, he's a good guard, and he's really lethal in transition. He's probably one of the best guards in transition that you ever can face. With his speed. So, it all depends if I match up to him, what side he's on. If he goes on Mike's side and Mike's closer to him, then he might have to match up. Mike have to go to Keith, and I might have to go to Gary or Denzel or one of them, So, it all happens in that action.
Speaking of transition, the other day, transition didn't go so well, late in the first half and all the way through the second half against Michigan. What did you see after the hour-long film session to kind of...
We didn't defend, and that's part of our game plan is to make them take wild and tough shots and get the ball and go. Even if they did make shots, we weren't able to get the ball out quickly. They were the ball just bounced a couple of times. As we do in practice, we're always able to get the ball out the rim and just go, off a made basket. So, that's one thing that we didn't do from the get-go was defend. So, I think we're going to look into it going into this game and hopefully to clean it up.